Now, October has been huge for the Pokemon TCG. We've had the latest set launch, we've had soaring prices on some individual cards, and we've had loads of pulls here in the community as well. It's that time at the end of the month where I do my monthly roundup, where I'm going to recap all the big news that happened this month, share our favourite channel moments, and get a sneak peek at what's coming next month. If you don't know me, my name is Ryan and this is Pulls and Positivity. This channel encourages all the positive side of the community. We're all collectors here. We're all got the same goal. We're all trying to get stuff for RRP. We don't encourage scalping or anything like that. I just try and encourage here on the channel a really positive vibe and create that kind of environment that we enjoy, that we can just relax and chill and get some pulls together and just have a good time. Now, what's happened in October? I think the main thing for me that I can think of that's happened in October is the release of Mega Evolutions. Mega Evolutions went really well. It was delayed. Obviously, it was meant to be like the month before. It got pushed back, eventually got released here on the 10th of October. I know America and everywhere else got it earlier, but here, unfortunately, in the UK, we were delayed. But we finally got it. I think it was really successful, in my opinion. And I think the pull rates on the set and how the set looks in general is really nice. What I've seen from the Discord and from you guys in the community is overwhelmingly positive. I think the pull rates have been really good. I think the quality of the cards in general have been really good. I know it's unfortunate that we had to wait a little bit longer, but I almost think it was worth it. I can't think of anything negative to say about Mega Evolutions, to be honest. I think they've done really, really well with this set. I'm really happy with all of the cards. I've pulled some of the big cards. I pulled the Lucario SIR, and I pulled the Lily's Determination. And on top of that, we also pulled the Acerola's Mischief, all in the same video. If you haven't checked that out, I will leave a link in the description to that one. And yeah, we did a couple of really good pack openings this month. I've got really, really, really lucky recently with some of the pulls, and I can't quite believe it. I'd say those are my 3 big hits. Also, if you've caught the 2K video, we just hit 2K subscribers on the channel. Thank you all so much again for that one. Me and Abby did a little 151 pack opening for that, and we got an SIR from that as well. We got Erica's Invitation, so another great pull. I just can't seem to stop hitting good cards at the moment. It hasn't come out yet. I have done a where to buy video, which is actually going to be this weekend's video. So we're going to do a where to buy on the high street. And I bought a few packs while I was out during that day, including a 3-pack blister of Paldea Evolved. And I can't keep this secret because I've basically said it 100 times already on the Discord and everywhere else I shared it, that I pulled the Magikarp in that as well. Honestly, my luck hasn't stopped. If you don't know the Magikarp from Paldea Evolved, it is an incredibly nice card by Shinji Kanda, and it's very expensive as well. So I'm glad I pulled it and didn't have to try and buy that one, because I am trying to start a collection of his cards. Luckily for me, I've also pulled the Seismitoad from Black Bolt as well, so that's another card that I don't have to fork out for. We've also had some other drops as well. So we got the Mega Latias EX box, which came the week after Mega Evolutions released. There's tins that have Mega and Destined Rivals packs in them, and a lot of you went crazy for the Prismatic figure collection. Now, was it Prismatic figure collection? It was a figure collection, right? Premium collection. Oh my goodness, I can't remember what it was now. I know it was delayed as well. There's been so many delays recently, and that was one of the ones that got delayed. A lot of you managed to get it, a lot of you didn't. I know the retail price is like 70 something pound, but it's going for like 150 pound online already. Don't pay the prices, just give it a miss if you didn't get one. I'm really sorry that you missed out, but let's not encourage these guys. Don't think too much else has happened in terms of drops this month. Obviously, looking forward to November. We've got a lot of stuff coming out. We actually had the Moltres UPC, the Team Rocket Moltres UPC, and the Charizard X EX UPC. Both just got delayed until December. I don't know the exact date of when they're going to come out. I have seen reports that they've been delayed to December though, so bear that in mind. I did have some openings planned for the channel to do openings of both those boxes, and both those weeks are now going to be empty, so I'm going to have to try and find something else to provide you guys that I can open on the channel, or a subject that I can cover. But yeah, so they've both been delayed, unfortunately. We're not too far away on the 40th of November when Phantasmal Flames come out. I know a lot of you have been really lucky here in the community that you managed to get something on the Pokémon Centre. I did get something on the Pokémon Centre, but I also braved going to the Smiths pre-release event. This was, just for reference, I'm filming this on Sunday. The pre-release was yesterday on Saturday. I don't think I ever want to sit for a pre-release again. So for anyone that braved going to Smith's, me and Abby went at 5:30 in the morning. We joined the queue at 5:30 in the morning, and we were 90th in the queue in Croydon. People were there so early, from 3-4 o'clock in the morning. The earliest person in the queue, number one in our queue in Croydon, got there at 9:30 the night before. There's something really wrong when people go to these lengths. That tells me that people are finding it so hard to get product that they're resorting to doing things like this. I went to check it out because I've never really experienced it too much before. I don't know if it's something I ever really want to do again. On top of that, all the till systems went down. They were really breezing through it, actually. Hats off. Fair play to you guys at the Croydon store, because you had all the tills open. You were breezing through it. You were getting us through the queue so quickly. They worked it out. The tills went down, unfortunately, and crashed, and we all just stood there for hours. Before that happened, they worked out, they put the first over 50 people in the queue through in 5-10 minutes of them opening. They were doing really well. So well done to you guys. But then unfortunately, the tills and all the systems did crash. It wasn't their fault. I know that they said their systems are on they used the Amazon. I'm really sorry, I'm not really too familiar with all the technical side of stuff, but I know they use Amazon's services like to use for their website and their internal stuff. And I know Amazon have been having problems this week. A lot of their stuff has crashed. A lot of apps and major apps and websites have been down because Amazon have had issues. And unfortunately, I think this was just a rumbling on from that. Obviously, the surge of pre-orders that they were putting through caused an issue. But they've never had an issue before, and hopefully it doesn't happen again. But it did mean that we stood there for hours even wondering if we was going to get a pre-order. Luckily we did. I don't know if it was worth it. I actually think, because the Charizard XEX UPC had gone out by that time, there wasn't any left, so we both pre-ordered an ETB and a booster bundle. One of these ETBs I actually want to do a giveaway. So December, I know I'm looking quite a bit ahead at the moment, a couple of months ahead. But December, I really do want to bring some amazing giveaways for you all. So I actually was planning on actually giving away one of these Phantasmal Flames ETBs in December if we hit a certain number of members on the channel or something. But I've got a load of other giveaways coming. We've got Black Bolt and White Flare ETBs. I've got a Prismatic bundle, not ETB, sorry, Black Bolt and White Flare booster bundles. I've got a Prismatic booster bundle that I'm going to give away in December. I'll see what else. But yeah, so that's just something that I'm working on for you all. Another thing actually that did just happen last weekend as well should have been the release of the battle decks. So for some reason these had Phantasmal Flames cards in them early. So if you hadn't seen it, it was the Gengar and Diancie battle decks. And I think they both had promo cards in. The Gengar one had a Haunter that was going for way more than even the deck was worth itself. And I was confused about this as well. Pokemon, there's so much misinformation or no information about stuff. Stuff keeps getting delayed. I'm confused. Everyone's confused. I heard reports that this was then delayed because nowhere had it. Then some places did have it. I know my local TCG in Bromley, Troll Traders, they did have them. But a lot of places didn't have them. Some people even reported back to me that people or certain shops had these and were selling them for £50 or more. I believe these are meant to be £15 retail. But when the promo is going for 30, 40 quid or whatever, it's just crazy. I don't even know what to say. I've also noticed that in my notes here that I've got to the side, I was looking at prices of cards and stuff. You guys know that I started a Temporal Forces master set because it was a cheaper set. I thought it'd be good to do on the channel was how to build a master set collection, how to do a binder build and get all the cards. I was doing really well on that. It's kind of stalled because of everything else that's been going on at the moment. When I was looking, originally, Ghastly was £30. Ghastly from Temporal Forces has just suddenly shot up in price. There's been a few of those price spikes where people have bought up the market on cards. I think there was a couple from Surgeon Sparks that really went up in price. I can't remember what ones they were now. But they've gone from £5 cards to £40, £50 cards, which is crazy. These buyouts that are happening. It's also a bit worrying how easy it is to manipulate the market in individual cards in Pokemon. So bear that in mind when you see something like that happening. Probably avoid those cards. Yeah, like I said, as far as channel milestones go, we just hit 2k, so thank you all again for that one. I'll say the Discord has shot off. So many people have joined the Discord in the last couple of weeks. I put out a video on how to buy or where to get Pokémon Centre ETBs. I know, obviously, we all know that the only place you can get Pokémon Centre ETBs for RRP is on the Pokémon Centre, but I hope I've managed to help you all realize how to do it. I've given you some tips. So definitely check out that video. But loads of you joined the Discord off of that, because I think maybe a lot of people didn't realize that unfortunately it's the case that you have to be in one of these Discord groups, or someone that's going to give a shout out as soon as the queue goes up, that we can put a ping out so people can join so they don't miss out. Because if you're not in one of these Discord groups, or if you're not in the know of exactly when this stuff is happening, then you're going to miss it. If you want to join the Discord, we have a lovely little Pokemon community. We talk about all things Pokemon. We trade in there, and we've got Pokemon Go, Pokemon Pocket, everything you could possibly want. You can showcase your collection. You can show your pulls and hits, as I am going to do in this video. So another thing that was discussed in the Discord was I did say that I wanted to somehow incorporate you guys more into the channel. Now, you all post your pulls and your hits in the pulls and hits channel in the Discord, and I said that I wanted to go through that channel and showcase it here for you all. Now, I was thinking about doing this every week. I found that it might be a bit time consuming trying to add another video in like that, so I was wondering how I could do it, and I thought maybe, just maybe, here in the monthly roundup that I'm going to do at the end of every month, and I have been doing at the end of every month, might be a good time to do it. So I think maybe we should check that out now. Let's have a look at all the best pulls from the Discord this last month. We're going to start from the 10th, which is a Mega Evolutions release. So we're going to look at everyone's pulls that we managed to get in the Discord from Mega Evolutions. So the first pull that I've seen, the first person that posted that day with some packs was Science By. So congratulations to you. And you got a Ninjask and a Mega Kangaskhan EX. So the Ninjask is a really nice card. I don't know if you guys have managed to pull that yourselves. I actually pulled it twice. So I've got one of those up for trade at some point when I get around to doing that in my trade binder. Yeah, we'll see. Next we got Pigeon, who looks like you got an Ivysaur, 2 Ivysaurs. And then showcased next to some other actually really nice cards. You've got the Horsey, the Charmander, the Bulbasaur. Yeah, and the 2 Ivysaurs. Ivysaur is again a card that I pulled as well. Is a really, really nice card. A lot of people seem to have pulled the Ivysaur. I don't know about uneven hit rates and stuff, but yeah, it just seemed like there was a lot of Ivysaurs floating around. This is Bolt X Woody showing his pulls for the day, everything he managed to pick up on release day. Now, this confused me as well, because some people did manage to get the Latias EX box a week early. And this is obviously Woody's managed to do that. And nice as well, because you managed to get the Golduck and the Psyduck in that as well, so that's nice. But yeah, and then Pokeknight, you managed to get a Mega Abomasnow. That's really nice on the ultra rare there, and the Blaziken, and then a nice Bulbasaur. We love Bulbasaur. I haven't pulled the Bulbasaur yet. I haven't pulled the Venusaur yet. I would love to get all 3 in a set together. That would be amazing. And you managed to get some other really nice EX cards in there as well. Woody again, showing off a really nice Bulbasaur. It looks like you've got the Latias EX Ultra Rare as well as some other stuff. I can't quite see what this is. Is that the Spearow? I think that's the Spearow illustration rare, which is really nice. I actually pulled that just the other day. That was a chase for me, so I'm super happy about that one. BJ Hod, again, with some really nice pulls. Acerola's Mischief, that's one that I managed to pull myself. The first SIR we're seeing, Mega Absol. People are a bit split on this one. I really like Mega Absol. I think it's really nice. What a great hit, honestly. The Shedinja as well. Or Shedinja. I don't know if, like, I say Shedinja, but I know technically looking at that now, maybe I'm saying it wrong. Pigeon, again, showing off some hits. So we've got a mixture of stuff here. We've got some Mega stuff. And then I'm seeing a really nice Meow from Destined Rivals in here as well. And yeah, some other Destined Rivals stuff. And we've got some Surgeon Spark stamped Latias cards as well. I actually need this for my Surgeon Spark set. And then you've got a couple of Golducks. Looks like you're missing the Psyduck. Honored One. I know you've been in the Discord for a long time, so hello. You've got a lot of nice EXs here. I'm still missing the Gardevoir in any form. I keep missing the Gardevoir. I don't know what's going on. You also pulled the Bulbasaur, so congrats for that one. Selkie with your first hits, Mega Latias Ultra Rare, really nice, and then some really nice illustration rares as well. We've got to love the Stuffle's so nice, and the Shuckle's really nice as well, and congrats on getting the Psyduck. Typhon, huge congrats to you, man. This is the first Mega Gardevoir EX special illustration rare I saw in the chat, and it was the second special illustration rare that was pulled that day by our Discord. So congrats on this one. It looks so nice. It's so clean. I mean, what a nice card. Yeah, you've got to be happy with that one. Selkie, congrats again to you, Selkie. I know you've been very active in the chat since you joined, and you're such a great member of the community. So give you a shout out, definitely. Lily's determination for you after saying you opened one more pack and got that. I am right there with you on this one. I pulled this one as well, as you know. It's a really nice card. Quite an expensive card as well. I think it's the most expensive supporter trainer in the set. Then another shout out has got to go to Foolish Overlord. Now, I know you're very local to me. Me and him chat a lot. And you're showing off some really nice cards here. Something that isn't mega for a change. We've actually got some nice 151 cards and a load of other stuff. You are a serious collector, I'll give you that. Like, I couldn't keep up with the amount of stuff that you collect. It's something. It's really something. But yeah, it's good. I really like this. Iono's Kilowattrel is actually like one of my favorite cards. I don't have it. I'll probably buy it at some point at a card show when I eventually get around to one. You've got a couple of those Pikachu promos, the ones that everyone went nuts for. Some Halloween stuff. Some more amazing Pikachu promos. Yeah, 100 Eyes showing off your mega pools. And I'm also actually seeing, I'm assuming, let me read. You didn't say it was, but I'm assuming the fact that you got 2 SRs is crazy, by the way. And the fact that I'm assuming this is from the tin, so the tins have mega and Destined Rivals in. The fact that you managed to pull a Moltres, man, that is one of my favorite all-time cards. I actually love the Moltres. I think it's better than Mewtwo, personally, but I know it's personal preference. But for me, the Moltres is an amazing card, and congrats on the Venusaur as well, man. That is really something. Pluck, with your first packs, you got the Gumshoes. Nice illustration rare there. I like them in this kind of environment. It's more interesting. And a Mega Absol EX, not bad at all. Nyx, with your first packs, you got the Mega Gardevoir EX. Again, I'm jealous because I've somehow avoided all Gardevoirs so far. Nice Mega Absol. The Houndscone. Meowth. I guess you got that from the tin because it was a mix between Destined Rivals. Meowth is a really nice card, quite expensive as well. And this is LKBTHR. I'm really sorry. I don't actually know if there's a way of saying your name. I've chatted to you so much. You've helped me out so much. So actually a big shout out to you. He has helped me so much on the channel. Definitely sorting out like my sound and like a lot of editing stuff. You've been really helpful. So honestly, I'm so grateful to you. You were showing off some of your first cards. You got the special illustration rare Kangaskhan, which I think is an amazing card. I'm actually really impressed with this card, so congrats on that one. What a nice pull. That's the first time we saw that in the Discord, actually. Aragorn, one of my longest members in the Discord as well, showing off your hits. You got a Mystery Garden, which I think, for again, a Stadium card, looks actually really nice. And an illustration rare, a couple of EXs, and you got an Ultra Rare as well. Not too bad, eh? Infinite Ashes, Mega Latias EX, special illustration rare. Doesn't get much better than that. Very nice pull. And here is Car. She managed to get a Mega Marvel and again the Gardevoir, Mega Abomasnow and a Shuckle. Everyone loves the Shuckle. I think it's quite a desirable card. Somnus, you're showing off your first pulls from the first tin that you opened. A really nice Mega Gardevoir Ultra Rare. Actually, I think this is nice just to do. I'm quite enjoying doing this. It's nice just to see all of your hits, and actually we're kind of showcasing the set quite well so everyone can see exactly what these cards look like. Jake Demon said you opened 2 packs. You managed to get a nice EX and a nice Ultra Rare Lily's Determination there as well. Denim 7. Again, really nice pulls. You hit a few dupes there, which is a shame straight away to get dupes like that. You would hope that in your first few packs you would avoid dupes, but I'm sure you managed to trade those in the Discord. I'm sure other people had dupes for you, and you managed to get some other cards. But really nice. I really like the Lucario, by the way. Very nice. Then we have Duke Wizard. Duke, you must have opened so many packs, dude. So many pulls. I'm not seeing any dupes either. I have a few dupes over here from the EX cards, but a really nice array of different illustration rares. You've got the Steelix, which I also pulled. It's like probably my favorite card, or one of my favorite cards from the set, the Steelix. So I'm sure you're happy about that one. I'm seeing an SIR Absol up here. Again, I'm really sold on that. I really like it. Even some of the item cards. This is quite nice. And the Fighting Golem. I don't know why I like that. I've always liked that for some reason. That is some really nice hits there. Well done. Now this is Uchdada, who somehow managed to get 2 of the same Mega Venus ultra rare, so well done. In him again, you managed to get the Mewtwo EX ultra rare, not ultra rare, special illustration rare from Destined Rivals. I don't know if this was in a tin. A lot of people got hits in those tins with the one Destined Rivals pack. I am jealous. So you said you opened 18 loose packs. You managed to get a Steelix. You've got to be happy with that one. The Steelix is so nice. Ivysaur as well. There's so many Ivysaurs going around, honestly. Yeah. Really good, really nice hits there. OTF 98. You managed to pull, your first pulls were a Shuckle, a Lily's Determination, a Crustle, and a Giovanni. Very nice. 2 Destined Rivals hits there. I guess you opened a couple of tins. Nice hits. Yeah. Hakim, you went a different direction and you were actually opening some of the new Japanese set, and you actually looks like you pulled a Charizard. You must be well happy with that, man. That is a serious card. That is going to be the biggest chase for so many people, especially when the English set releases of Phantasmal Flames. What a card. Well done, honestly. Foolish Overlord again, you're getting your first hits in with the Mega Lucario. Mesmer, massive shout out to you, one of the members of the channel. First pack magic. The first pack you opened, you got the Mega Lucario EX. What a card. I think this is actually possibly the best card in the set, of my personal opinion. I think it's better than the gold cards, and I think it looks nicer than the Gardevoir. Obviously, personal opinion. Everyone will have their own preference. First pack. Whew. Craggy, you got in with some nice cards here. So you got a Puffin, you got a Spearow, and I think you posted some more. You did. You got really nice cards again. Couple of ultra rares, some more illustration rares. Oh, you hit the SIR Mega Lucario as well. Very nice. Next up, we got Jamie from his ETB. You managed to get a Steelix. You've got to love the Steelix. And then the Alakazam promo is really nice, actually. I'm glad I managed to get the Pokemon Centre stamp one. And here he comes again, Science Pie, opening some more packs. And what did you get? You got the Mega Gardevoir. I know you were super happy about this. You even spoke about grading it. And I've never heard you talk about grading before, but I would recommend to you to probably get that graded. I know later on here I'll try and showcase it if I can find it. There's so many to sift through. I'm realizing this now while I'm doing this, guys. There is so many posts in here, but I know you pulled a Lucario as well, so maybe you should get them both graded. I genuinely think it's worth it. This is another post from Woody. I won't show the other picture because you included a picture of your girlfriend, so I won't put that in. But I know you said that she pulled you this, the Mega Latias EX special illustration rare. So what a hit that one is. Well done. LKBTHR again. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it. I wish I knew your name. I should know your name. You've got a really nice Vulpix. One of probably the biggest chase cards, I think. A lot of people like the Vulpix. We've got Treadhead making an appearance. Said from the 5-pack of tins from Argos, I think you said, or Amazon. And you've got a nice couple of cards here. Different. Nice to see some of the older sets in here as well. Nice Octillery and a Charizard V-Star. Turtle Tash, your mega hits. Shedinja, a Vulpix again. We're seeing a couple of Vulpixes now. There wasn't too many Vulpixes at the start, but we're seeing a couple come through. You got a nice Mega Venusaur EX as well. Shedinja, really nice. 100 Eyes, you hit a special illustration rare, Mega Absol. So congrats on that one. I'm sold on this card. If you've seen it in an Ace Slab as well, it looks really nice. Mux Me, got the Bulbasaur and the rare candy. Can't complain with that. Love a Bulbasaur. And Dispo, I wondered when you posted it. I know you did. You finally hit an SIR of the Mega Venusaur EX and a Mega Kangaskhan EX Ultra Rare. Really nice. Really nice pulls. Congrats to you. It's always a good feeling when you get an SIR. I know what that's like. Amazing hits. Roxy, you hit a Vulpix as well. Mega Lucario EX of both versions. You've got the Ultra Rare and just the normal EX and a Waddy's Compassion as well. DJ Williamson, God, there's so many of you. You all got so many hits. Like, I could do this for an hours just with all your hits. But Shedinja, the Chloritzer is nice. The Vulpix, we love the Vulpix and the Stuffle there. Like more the cute, would appeal to people that like the cute cards. Alakazam, obviously, you got both promos, so you both open both ETBs, and a Golduck and a Psyduck, really nice. The Psyduck holds a lot of value actually. And then Welser, I wonder when you'd be making an appearance as well. Hit an SIR, the Mega Lucario, nice. And then a couple of IRs, you got the Bulbasaur and you got the Helioptile. get my words out. Fighting Gong, for some reason I love that card. And then Jack Burgess, you got a Mega Kangaskhan EX, a Shuckle, everyone loves the Shuckle, Lily's Determination, and a pack of Mega Symphonia got you the Gardevoir EX. So very, very nice. Gazona also got the Mega Gardevoir EX. Loads of you pulled the Mega Gardevoir, honestly. Any kind of Gardevoir has just eluded me, but there's so many hits in the Discord, honestly. We must be way above average for the hit rates for this set. I know the hit rates were good, and I did really enjoy the hit rates. I think they got it just right. But man, Nuxie, you hit. Now, I actually said this just before this happened. I said, so many packs have been opened in the Discord. We must be due a gold card because it's averaged just over 1 in 1,000 packs. There's so many people, so many posting their hits. Surely someone's going to hit a gold card. Not long after I said that, Nuxie here posted the first gold card that we saw hit in the Discord, and that was the Mega Gardevoir EX gold card. Really, really nice. And you also got a couple of illustration rares there as well. Congratulations on that hit. I recommend getting it graded if it's worth it. And then you gave us an up close as well of that lovely, lovely card. I think I'm going to call it there on that one. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it there on that one. There was so many to go through. I need to do it more regularly, but honestly, just sifting through, I think it was a really nice time to do it, seeing all those release day and sort of that weekend, the first hits that you all got. I hope you appreciated that, and I hope it wasn't too boring. But I wanted to showcase you all, we're all here as a community together. You're just as much a part of this as I am. Without you guys, I wouldn't be here. So I think it's important to shout you all out. And you all got so many hits. I'm just so happy that you all managed to get something. And that's everything. I'm going to end it there. Just remember, a couple of weeks away and we're going to have the Phantasmal Flame sets releasing. Good luck with that. I hope you all manage to get something when it does release. It seems crazy that November is not that far away now. October has been great for everyone. Thank you all again for getting me to 2,000 subscribers. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the Discord if you haven't already. Consider becoming a member if you like me enough. And I will see you all soon.